Hello, welcome to TTV News, some latest events in the province and across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of January 3rd, 2025, the Provincial People's Committee has its regular meeting for January 2025 to discuss 8 issues presented by 6 departments and agencies, co-chaired by Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, along with the Vice Chairman Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, Mr. Dương Văn Thắng, and Mr. Trần Văn Chiến.
During the sessions, the Department of Industry and Trade presented a proposal for the establishment of the Tân Hội 2 industrial cluster in Tân Châu District and province. According to the department's assessment, the establishment of Tân Hội number 2 industrial cluster is necessary to meet the goal of having 10 industrial clusters in the province by 2030, covering an area approximately to 593 hectares, and at the meeting, the chairman of the Provincial Business Committee largely agreed with the proposal contained on the site by the Department of Industry and Trade to incorporate feedback, update the operational timeline of the industrial cluster to align with the investment process. Additionally, the meeting approved the proposal to the draft decision regulating criteria for awarding the titles of cultural family, cultural hamlet of neighborhood, and exemplary commune were or towns in the province. The draft decision on the management, installation, operation, and exploitation of the security surveillance camera system in the province, and the draft decision on the management and use of local purchase capital entrusted to the Social Policy Bank for lending to the poor and other policy beneficiaries in the province.
On the morning of January 3rd, the Provincial Steering Committee for Fighting Against Corruption and Negativity have a meeting to evaluate activities in 2024 and implement tasks for 2025. Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Councils, and Head of the Steering Committee, chaired the meeting.
In 2024, the work on fighting against corruption and negativity in the province was directed resolutely, consistently, and comprehensively, with a focus on inspecting various sectors prone to corruption and negativity. In his remarks at the meeting, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm emphasized that in 2025, on levels of party committees, party organizations, agencies, and units should continue to thoroughly implement and strictly follow the documents and regulations issued by the party, state, and provincial party committee regarding fighting against corruption, waste, and negativity efforts. He also called for accelerating the investigation, prosecution, and trial of corruption, waste, and negativity cases under the supervision of the Central Steering Committee, especially those involving officials and civil servants, to support personnel work for the upcoming party congresses at all levels.
Ladies and gentlemen, recently many cases of students making homemade fireworks have caused significant damage to both life and property. Through the efforts of the police in combating and raising awareness, some parents have brought their children to the local police station to surrender material used to illegally make fireworks. Recently at Phước Trạch Camille Police Station in Gò Dầu District, a mother brought her 12-year-old son to voluntarily surrender materials used for making fireworks.
With curiosity, a desire to show off, and an incomplete understanding of the dangers and risks of making and using illegal fireworks, 12 years old of NHN from Phước Trạch Commune, Gò Dầu District went online to learn how to make the fireworks and broke materials and hid them and then made illegal fireworks. I saw on YouTube where people show how to make the fireworks, and then I went on TikTok and saw people selling chemicals. I knew these were for making fireworks, so I ordered them. I also found a group on Facebook about making fireworks, and I asked to join to get the recipe and how to make them. NHN confessed that in the early October of 2024, he began searching online on materials to make the fireworks, and each time he bought materials worth for over 170,000 Vietnam dong, intending to make the moral fireworks and fireworks for the upcoming third lunar year, without knowing that this was illegal. I went to a studio's place to set them up when they exploded. I felt excited and happy, and I learned from this experience that I won't store or use explosives like that again. At that time, I didn't realize how dangerous it was, but the police officers explained the dangers of fireworks to me, and now I won't use them anymore. I thank the police and I apologize my mother for hitting it from her. As the date of the Lunar New Year Eve approaches, there have been repeated incidents of illegal homemade fireworks causing injuries and fatalities, and recently in Tân District an explosion occurred when the sons of Mr. PPD, 39 years old from Thanh Tây Commune, along with friends brought fireworks, chemicals online and made fireworks. Carelessness led to an explosion that resulted in 1 fatality and 5 injuries. And this serves as a warning for the parents to be vigilant and prevent their children from making illegal fireworks out of ignorance. And in the case of NHN, his parents discovered the materials and promptly reported it to the police. When I got home, I saw baking powder on the stove and I smelled something strange. I saw it on his ear, so I asked if he had made the fireworks again. I had warned him before, and I scolded him. And the school also teach about the dangers of fireworks, and I told him the news about the incident in Tân Biên. I saw it, and then I called the commune police to report the problems. And the food that commune police are continuing their efforts to monitor the situation, going to each household, especially those with the incidents and the children showing signs of buying materials to make illegal fireworks, and they're educating and encouraging parents to remind their children and tenants who may be in violating the law to voluntarily surrender homemade fireworks and materials and other equipment used in making illegal fireworks. Furthermore, families and children are required to commit not to repeat these actions, contributing to stabilizing the security and preventing serious damage caused by fireworks.
On the morning of January 3rd, the Statistics Department of TayNinhTV Province held a press conference to announce the economic and social statistics for 2024 in the province. The press conference was chaired by Mr. Nguyễn Đình Bửu Quang, Director of the Provincial Statistics Department. The Statistics Department revealed key economic and social indicators such as tenancy RDP growth rate increased by 8.45% compared to the same period in 2023, exceeding the target of 7% and ranking the 19 out of 60 provinces and cities nationwide for CRDP growth rate. The total retail sales of goods and consumer service revenue reached 120,344 billion Việt Nam đồng, up 11.2% compared to 2023. Development investment capital in the province rose by 10.2%. The total state budget revenue reached 12,921 billion Việt Nam đồng, up 12.3%. Indicators in healthcare, education, culture, sports, tourism, and social welfare also show significant improvements compared to the previous year. Through the public data, the economic and social situation in TayNinhTV has shown positive recovery, meeting and exceeding 18 out of 21 planned targets.
And on the morning of January 3rd, the TayNinhTV Provincial Party Police and Fico Tenant Cement Joint Stock Company held a ceremony to sign a memorandum of understanding for the implementation of the social welfare programs in several disadvantaged areas of the province in 2025. According to the signed memorandum, Fico Tenant Cement Joint Stock Company will donate for 1,500 bags of cement and 100 million Việt Nam đồng for the social welfare activities in the province. And this will help for the poor families prepare for the 2025 Lunar New Year and support the operating of the rural roads to improve the travel conditions for the local residents. This action not only reflects the spirit of sharing with those in need, but also contributes significantly to building the new rural areas and improving the materials and spiritual life of the people.
On the morning of January 3rd, the Vu Scholarship Fund organized a gift distribution for disadvantaged families in Cầu Khởi Commune, Dung Châu District. The event was attended by Ms. Đường Mỹ Hoa, former Vice President of Vietnam, Chairwoman of the Vu Scholarship Fund, and members of the popular Hoàng Sa Trường Sa Club. The delegation distributed 100 gift packages to families in Cầu Khởi Camille and 30 packages to families in Phan Camille. Each package valued at 650,000 Vietnam dong included rice, essential goods, and Tâm Lang tea. Additionally, many gift packages were sent to several local organizations in the district. The total value of the gifts distributed in this round amounted to more than 200 million Vietnam dong, funded by Tâm Lang tea Company Limited.
The Orion Mộc Châu National Tourist Area in Sơn La Province, with its magnificent nature and fresh climate, has been honored twice in abroad as one of the world's top national destinations. Especially the Mộc Châu Plateau still reserves a very natural tourist spot with no electricity or internet. This beautiful way of life, seemingly detached from the modern world, is attracting the growing numbers of tourists.
Guided by local friends, Filippo from Italy visited the primitive village of Hang Thau in Trường Hạ Camille, Mộc Châu district. Upon arrival, he was truly surprised by the natural scenery and the simple life of the Hmong people living there.
I'm really loving it. We just arrived yesterday thanks to our great colleagues that are organizing the trip. And I was not expecting such a, let's say, authentic place, extremely, original and, authentic again. So I'm really liking it.
To Red Dao Cave, visitors need to travel approximately 3 kilometers on a dirt road, and the only transportation options are local motorbike taxis or experienced drivers. Dao Cave appears as a beautiful, pristine watercolor painting with natural rock formations skillfully arranged by nature. It is a peaceful valley nestled behind towering stone mountains, and life here seems completely separate from the modern world. On my first visit here, I found the road a bit difficult to navigate, but the scenery is so beautiful and spacious. In the city, we can't see such wide open spaces. Dao Cave in the Hmong language means broad up valley or flat area. In recent years, the locals have developed tourism here, allowing visitors to experience the natural way of life. In the winter or early spring, visitors to Dao Cave can enjoy the stunning views of buckwheat flowers, plum flowers, and peach blossoms blooming along the roadsides. With its unique charm, Dao Cave, though not listed on Google Maps, is always flouting the travel guides of many tourists seeking new, fascinating, and peaceful destinations. According to the reports from the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Vietnam's rice exports in 2024 set records both in quantity and value, with 9 million tons valued at $5.8 billion, representing a 10.6% increase in volume and a 23% increase in value compared to 2023. The record-breaking rice exports are attributed to farmers investing in the production of high-quality rice varieties that are economically valuable and favored by global markets. As a result, Vietnam's rice has been exported to approximately 150 countries and territories. The largest importers of Vietnam rice are the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Ivory Coast, and Ghana, with the Philippines holding the top position.
And the government has just issued a decree allowing up to 50% of initial investment costs to be covered for the business with the R&D projects in the semiconductor and AI industries. This support measures outlined the decree number 192, which were issued by the government on December 31st of 2024, regarding the establishment, management, and use of investment support funds. And to be eligible for this initial investment support, businesses must have no tax debts or budget arrears, and the R&D investment project must also positively impact the innovation ecosystem and contribute to the development of new technologies and breakthrough products for the country. And this decree is effective from December 31st of 2024 and will apply starting from 2024 fiscal year.
At the end of November 2024, the National Assembly decided to restart the Ninh nuclear power plant project after 8 years of suspension. A representative from the Ministry of Industry and Trade stated that the workforce required for operating the nuclear power plant with 2 units, capacity of 2,000 megawatts, is approximately 600 to 1,200 people. This figure is based on recommendations from the International Atomic Energy Agency or other nuclear power organizations and corporations. For Vietnam, the workforce requirement is up to 1,200 people per plant. This workforce will cover positions such as safety control and radiation protection, project and plant management, reactor operation and control, maintenance, and technical support. Thus, if both Ninh nuclear power plants are reactivated, the corresponding workforce requirement would be 2,400 people.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mường Lây Town, Điện Biên Province, is the smallest town in Vietnam, located by the Sơn La hydroelectric reservoir with a predominantly white Thai ethnic population. Upon visiting Mường Lây, tourists are often amazed by the rows of steel houses with black stone roofs nestled closest among the reservoir. This is the beautiful cultural feature and a national architectural style that the White Thai community in Mường Lây have reserved for generations.
The stone towers, though simple and rough, have accompanied the White Thai people throughout many generations, protecting them from the sun and rain and providing stability for their homes. Notably, in 2010, when Điện Biên Province established a resettlement area for people near the Nam Lây River, hundreds of families carried the stone towers from their ancestors to roof their new homes. For them, these towers are not just building materials, but memories, the source of their ethnic identity. Since I was a child, I've seen the black stone roof on the other side of Vang Long Mountain Pass, and even now, at 50 years old, I still see the black stone intact. The only time they break is from impact, otherwise they stay flat on the roof. The stones have kept the house cool and prevent leaks, so the people use lead stones to cut into square or rectangular shapes to make the roofs for their stilt houses. Over time, the White Thai people in Mường Lây have developed the habit of roofing the homes with stone. In addition to their natural advantages such as heat insulation and long-lasting durability, the use of black stone for roofing also showcased the architectural artistry of the White Thai community here, preserving the traditional cultural beauty that is a hallmark of Mường Lây. The steel houses with stone roof laid up along the hydroelectric reservoir have become a tourist highlight of Mường Lây.
And today, TTV News wraps up now. Thank you for being with us and see you in the next program.